The court for a game of 2-on-2. Me and Mike versus James and his boy Big Blue. We headed off to Kevin's house right after school, cause he got that new Lifetime basketball hoop. We came ready to play. We came ready to win and bring the trophy home that day. Big Blue said, you ain't bringing home that W. How you gonna score when I'm standing here in front of you? I grabbed the ball and I passed it into Mike. Mike caught the pass, fake left and went right. He drove through the lane and he threw it off the glass. I couldn't believe my eyes, he was running so fast. Caught the pass in mid-air, then he threw that boy down. Nobody could believe it, James fell over on the ground. He started crying, put his hands on his head. Then Big Blue looked at me and Mike and he said, why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yep, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. Why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yep, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. James is mad, I could see it in his eyes. James never gets dunked on and James don't ever cry. He stood up, beat his fist on his chest, looked at me and Mike and ran his thumb across his neck. He grabbed the ball, squared up to the hoop, took a hard right step, and then he slipped in dog poop. Me and Mike started laughing, and he deserved it too. For the rest of the day, we called him Captain Poopy Shoes. Then the ball bounced right over to me. Big Blue was so big, I could barely even see. I took the ball and I threw it in the air, although I couldn't see a thing. I had a feeling Mike was there. He grabbed the ball and did an alley-oop dunk right on top of James. He made him look like a punk. Then James' girlfriend walked by. She stopped right there and looked me square in the eye. She said, why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yep, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. Why is James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yep, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I dunked it on his face. For the rest of the game, the lead went back and forth. It was all tied up when I checked the scoreboard. There was only 10 seconds left on the clock. James winning, but his shot got blocked. Wow! And then I juked out Big Blue with the spin move. I was headed straight for the hoop. I looked.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sylvan Hills Arena here in Sherwood, Arkansas for tonight's conference action between the Vilonia Eagles and the Sylvan Hills Bears. I'm Chad Hearn, along with Austin Wader, Connor Hudgens, Raleigh Presley. Austin, the Eagles coming in 16-4, 4-1 in conference. Only lost to Maumelle, just like the Sylvan Hills Bears.
Yeah, really, besides that game, it was a close game throughout, too. But besides that, the Eagles have handled their business in conference play, and we've seen Sylvan Hills has as well. So it's a pretty even matchup when you think about it, but they do have a center at that center that could make a great matchup between him and Spence.
Yeah, Javaris Ware, 6'10" senior. He is real tall.
Yes, he is, and the brother of Oregon starting center Khalil Ware.
So good basketball genes there for the Ware family. DeCarter Coleman, a 6-foot senior for Sylvan Hills, had 32 points in that game against Maumelle, so could be a threat here tonight. He's really good. The Bears come in 11-8, 4-1 in conference. They just barely beat BB back on Tuesday as the Eagles played the East End Met, 62-33 win. So a pretty soft victory, easy win there for the Eagles on Tuesday.
Yeah, that was one, they felt really confident. That was kind of slow at first, but we've said it multiple times. When these boys are hitting from three-point, and it can be anyone, they are a dangerous team. They know how good they already are on the defensive end, You add in the factor of Jones getting some really good looks from three or anybody else hitting them, and they are really tough to beat.
Yeah, Jones-White comes in shooting 42% from three-point. At one point, that stat line was 50%. He's shot 42 threes. I'm sorry, he shot 100 threes and made 42 of them. So that's easy, good easy math there.
Yeah, and that part's mainly due to defenses face guarding him throughout.
That's right. They've locked him down
because they know if he gets going, then everyone else is going to follow behind him. So
yeah, his average was at 11 or 12, and now it's at 10. But again, that's because he got the conference's attention. Everyone that's playing is locked in on Jones-White and his ability to hit that three. Deshaun Spence has had a good couple weeks here, getting his scoring average up. He's at 13 points per game. Josh Lawrence as well has had some really good scoring performances at Catholic High and others. He's at 11.6 points per game. And something that Sam mentioned the other night, a notable victory for the Eagles, Sloan Hendricks. Since week one back in November, they have not lost another game since losing to the Eagles way back then. So
I believe you said they were on a really long win streak.
Yeah.
Or am I thinking of someone else?
No, that's them. Yeah, I mean, they haven't lost since then. That's back in November.
Yeah, so that definitely shows how tough those opponents we're facing are, and the Eagles were still able to get away with a win there. And this is going to be an interesting matchup. You know, how will we defend Ware with him being 6'10"? I'm interested to see if we just feel confident in Spence's vertical ability to go against him, or do we face guard him, try to force him to do a lob over the top where we can have backside help, which could cause a lot of issues there for Sylvan Hills if they really can't feed him. And also for the Eagles, I'm interested to see how well the three-point shot goes, like I hinted at, because I'm curious to see how much Sylvan Hills is going to let the rest of us shoot and just focus on Jones-White on that three-point perimeter.
Yeah, he's 6'10", but I'm not sure he's as thick. You know, you got Dietz and you got Spence down low for the Eagles. Might be able to push him around a little bit, though he has a considerable height advantage at 6'10". But I don't think he's even their higher scorer. They've got James DeLoach, a 6'5" junior. They've got DeCarter Coleman. Coleman, a really good scorer, like we talked about, 32 points against Maumelle. I had something else. Oh, so a year ago, Sylvan Hills, they split victories with Sylvan Hills against the Eagles back in December of 21. Lost at home 44-50. And then here at Sylvan Hills back in January last year in 22.
Yeah. And Connor, you pointed out that Zach Nolan had a huge game here last year.
I mean, he had 5 threes, and that was the night Coach Campbell and Coach Featherston, Coach Featherston not part of the staff anymore, but he was formerly part of the staff. They were both out with COVID, so Coach Cooper also left to go pursue another opportunity. He had to coach the game, put Zach Nolan in for a little bit. He's had 5 threes and just had an amazing game.
Yeah, that score ended up being 70-37.
Yes.
So 44 points in the first game and 70 points in the second game. So obviously either some corrections or just a great night all around shooting the basketball. A big thank you to Lane Family Dentistry, our sponsor of the night. We're going to show a commercial for Lane Family Dentistry and come back for starting lineups and opening tip-off. Come right back for more Eagle Vision basketball.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
HSA Engineering proudly supports the Eagle student athletes. We would like to encourage all students to explore the STEM field, especially engineering, when considering a future career. Science, technology, mathematics, and even robotics are what make up the foundation of engineering, and engineering starts with education.
And we are back here in the Bear Lair. That's their terminology. Sylvan Hills Arena in Sherwood as we are ready for the starting lineups for the Vilonia Eagles.
Boys action this evening, 5A Central Conference matchup featuring the Eagles of Vilonia and your Sylvan Hills
And something we didn't point out there, this is both teams 4-1. This is truly for basically second place in the conference right now.
Yep. And then going into Maumelle next week, next Friday, a week from tonight, will be a critical game.
And a guard, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Jones White.
Oh, little head games here from the Sylvan Hills PA guy, bringing out Jones White
And a
first.
guard, 5'11" junior, number 10, Josh Lawrence.
Josh Lawrence out next.
And a forward, a 6'7"
With an athletic
junior,
introduction.
number 20, Ethan Deeks.
Number 20,
And a forward,
6'5",
6'6"
junior Ethan
Number
Dietz.
22, Deshaun Spence.
22, junior Deshaun
Guard,
Spence.
6'4" sophomore.
And last but not least, number 25, 6'3", 6'4", sophomore Lane Turner, rounding out the starting lineup. Maybe Zach Nolan is remembering just how well he shot a year ago and says, "Put me in, coach."
For your Sylvan Hills Bears. Bears come in with an overall record of 11-8, 4-1.
We're going to throw it to the PA announcer for the starting lineups for the Sylvan Hills Bears.
And a guard, a 5'10" freshman, number 1, Darius Olds. And a guard, a 6'3" freshman, number 23, Jonathan Van Buren. And a forward, a 6'10" senior, number 3, Javaris Ware. And a forward, a 6'5" junior, number 35, James DeLoach. And at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 4, Carter Coleman. Head coach of the
The Carter Coleman we talked about, really good score for the Bears. Good size for Sylvan Hills, 6'5", 6'3", 6'10", obviously, 5'10", 6 foot. Darius Folks, I would have got that wrong. I would have said Darius, so I'm glad he said it. So obviously for the tip, we're going to have Spence versus Ware.
And you pointed out also, you said Coleman 35 points in his last game. You said 35?
Oh, it was 32 against
32.
Maumelle.
Yeah, 32 against Maumelle. So we know we got to watch him on the perimeter, not allow him to get going on the offensive end, similar to the way our girls shut down the 2 stars for the Sylvan Hills.
That's right. 67-42 win for the Lady Eagles. Tip-off was going the Bears' way until Jones White just went out there and took it from
And
him.
they left him wide
open for 3.
Ah, man.
That's going to hit an out-of-bounds area of the basket, so it will be Bear ball.
And they were playing with fire, leaving Jones wide open on the first play of the game.
That's a bold move. Bold move by Coach Kevin Davis for the Bears. Good crowd on hand tonight here in Sherwood, Sylvan Hills. Bear, what is it?
Bear Lair.
There it is, Bear Lair.
Bear Lair. Nice board there by Dietz.
Missing our guy Sam tonight, filling out the announce crew, but we got Connor and Raleigh and Austin.
We're here trying to make up for Sammy. It's tough to make up for what Sam provides on the broadcast.
It's tough to replicate his manic energy. And a nice move by Lane Turner gets the first points of the game.
And we've seen him be more aggressive as the games have gone along. We like to see him going out there getting the first bucket of the game.
They've got Dietz on the big man.
And
Javaris Ware.
They're going to try to set a back pick there. They were trying to set a back pick, trying to get him some really good looks there inside. Great defense by Jones on Coleman.
And that will be Eagle ball as it rolls off the foot of Darius Folks.
Yeah, really good start for the Eagles on the defensive end there. We had a box out, not allowing second chance opportunities, and then great defense by Jones and the others, forcing a turnover.
Just a minute and a half gone by here in the first period. 2-0 lead. Josh Lawrence, jump shot no good.
I don't know. It looks like he's trying to elevate. We know Lawrence, what was it you said, Carney? Just freezes midair.
Yes.
And you got to hustle back there. They got an open look off it.
Dietz with a nice box out, gets the rebound for the Eagles.
And it looks like, yeah, they're going to have Dietz going against Ware. And Dietz, so far in this matchup, has done a really good job boxing out, not allowing Ware to even have a shot at an offensive rebound.
Well, I tell you, after coming off that girls game, the tempo, the energy, just so different. An easy block there by Ware as he just moves his hand. White for three from the corner. Yes!
It wasn't that corner. It's this corner. That's his good one here tonight. Good look for Jones.
Yes.
Defender right in his face.
Make note, near side corner, Jones White. Near side for those of you at home and us here, but not for the folks across the way. That's a good bucket there for James DeLoach.
Yep, tough little hook shot. Tough little hook shot there.
Yep, and a good little move to get open.
That's where you look to see nice pass. Wow.
Ethan Dietz left wide open.
Great vision by Lawrence there. He was going to fake it to White, and they all went over that way, and they left Dietz wide open on that backside block.
7-2 lead for the Eagles. Eagle bench trying to help motivate Vilonia, and
they're going to call
foul.
I think there was being a little over-aggressive trying to get steal, and Coach Campbell's telling him, hey, you're good. You're good. I like us being that aggressive on the defensive end.
That foul on Lane Turner.
They're going to have a foul on Ware.
That was on number 3, Javaris Ware. His
Missed
first, team's first.
And that will give the Eagles the ball back. Bit of a slow tempo here to start the game.
Yeah, and you're right. It feels complete opposite of how that girls game.
I'm just like bouncing over here, keyed up from the girls game, which wasn't close, but still, it's just bang, bang.
And this is how the Eagles like to play, too.
Yep. Dietz for three. Just off the mark. Spence gets the rebound. Don't have to do anything too quick. Got a fresh 35. Dietz with a nice post move. Finds Jones wide open. Yes!
Oh, that was a phenomenal play by Dietz in the post. Great moves by him, and good job by Jones relocating to the corner. Second three of the night for him.
Yeah, Dietz drew in the defense, found Jones wide open in his favorite corner. Good rebound there by Lane Turner off the miss.
This is kind of similar to how the girls game started. Our offense for the Eagles come out ready to play.
Lawrence for three. Just misses.
That's not a bad look for Lawrence. They leave you that open. It's tough to not shoot that type of shot.
Man, just ticky-tack. That's Jones White's first. Asking for a little clarification on that from the official.
I think he probably was asked, like, what did I do wrong there? Did I do something? Ref told him yes. I'm sure that means Jones will adjust, and hopefully we don't got to worry about any foul trouble with him.
He's got a tough assignment tonight guarding
great steal.
Oh, I thought we were going to see a dunk there.
Lawrence with the steal and the bucket.
He thought about it.
12-2 lead for the Vilonia Eagles.
And then that's one of the things about Lawrence. He can read those steals coming like easy. He just tells they're coming way before anybody else can.
And 23, Jonathan Van Buren finds an open lane, gets a bucket for the Bears.
Good push by Jones, though.
Lawrence wide open for three. Had too much time to think about it.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Sylvan Hills maybe leave him out there until he done scoring. That was almost a really impressive move by Coleman there.
Foul on Lane Turner again, his second. Sends DeCarter Coleman to the line.
And you can see Coach Campbell's over there talking to Lawrence. He's like, just follow through with the shot. They're going to give you that look. Take that every single time. I want you to get some confidence shooting the ball.
Or take two dribbles and hit that jump shot that he loves about 3 foot farther in than he's been taking that shot. Senior Wesley McKissick checks in for the Eagles as Lane Turner finds himself in some foul trouble here. 2:51 remaining in the first period. DeCarter Coleman makes it a 6-point ball game.
You See, Dietz has a little bit of a mismatch in the post now. Obviously, Ware's out of the game, so maybe we look inside to go to Dietz.
Dietz can't get position. Lawrence gets stranded. He finds Jones White, who gets the ball taken away. And the bucket by Jonathan Van Buren, 6'3". He's a freshman.
A really good job by Jones. He knew the situation. He's like, I can't pick up a second foul here. We already got one starter on the bench with 2 fouls. Sometimes you just got to let those go.
Yeah, as the PA announcer takes up residence in my brain again.
He wanted to let you know that he dunked the ball there.
Ah, is that what that was?
His first, team second.
Foul on James DeLoach.
And you can tell they have put Davis on to Jones, really staying out there face guarding him, not trying to give him any more looks.
Yeah, a smothering defense from P.J. Davis.
And this is similar to how multiple games have gone. Then it usually takes Eagles a minute or two to settle into the offense without Jones really getting much involved in it due to the face guarding.
Like Olaf, 13 likes warm hugs, keeps giving
nice little
Jones
pick there.
White, who finds himself wide open. The bank shot brought to you by
Centennial Bank. Nice big man pick and roll there.
Spence's first basket of the night. He missed a wide open Jones White in the corner, though. That shot just a bit short for James DeLoach. Some murmuring in the crowd after the air ball. Everybody wants an air ball chant, just won't do it. Just won't do it.
No, it's on the road. No, it's a little difficult to get that going on the road.
Errant pass gets away from Josh Lawrence, and that'll be a turnover.
I think the quickness of Lawrence, he took off sprinting there. He just went through his hands. And Sylvan Hills got lucky because the way that was set up, he was going around that corner, and there was nobody there to stop him.
14-8 lead for the Eagles, approaching a minute remaining here in the first period. Tough shot. 15 gets the rebound. Devontae West, he cleans up, making it a 4-point ball game.
You can't allow any second chance points. You got to get into that rhythm now, especially with Ware out, so that way whenever he gets back in, we don't allow opportunities like that. Jones looks like he wanted a little bit of contact there, trying to get the 3 up. And I guess they're going to say
Dietz with a push, I guess.
Slightly pushed him.
There.
Slightly pushed him. But nonetheless, it's kind of how the Eagle games always go. Whenever Jones gets going from 3 early, it takes the Eagles a second to adjust to the face guarding and get the offense going. And it's usually the second quarter, late in the second quarter, whenever they get a little bit of a late push going into the locker room.
Opportunity here to cut it to 2 as the Eagles hit kind of a cold streak. 39 seconds remaining in the first. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is a 2-point ball game. About a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And again, there we go. Good inside the Spence, has the mismatch with Davis on him.
Spence, guys, shot was long. Sylvan Hills has an opportunity here to tie the game up to end the first period. Spence on DeCarter Coleman.
That's a tough shot, wow.
And he takes the lead for the Bears. Jones White gets fouled and goes to the free throw line for 2. Jones White on a mission there.
Great job. He saw everyone celebrating the 3. Jones said, while you're all celebrating, I'm going to go down to the lane and get a chance to take the lead back here going to the second quarter.
Yep. Good aggressive play. Foul was on Van Buren. Sylvan Hills, a couple of freshmen on their starting 5 as Jones White ties the ball game. And Jones White brings the lead back to the Eagles. And that will end the first period. Eagles have a 16-15 lead after 1 quarter of play. Connor, let's hear about our sponsors.
Yes, let's hear about our Vilonia Eagle Basketball Foundation sponsors, our Diamond Eagle sponsor, Centennial Bank and D&N Construction. Our Platinum Eagle sponsors, Countryside Motors, HSA Engineering, Genwell Financial, and Lane Family Dentistry, which is our game sponsor for tonight's game. Another Platinum Eagle sponsors are Reed's Forestry Mulching and Brush Control, Sims Electric, Vilonia Realty, Linda Marie's, and Vilonia Therapy Services. Our Gold Eagle sponsors, Arkansas Warriors, B&B Siding and Windows, Simon Roofing and Restoration, and Vilonia Family Pharmacy. And last but not least, our Silver Eagle sponsors, Harp's Hometown Fresh, Daniel Hudgens with J.C. Thornton Company, Simple Simon's Pizza, Around the Table, Sue Shock Insurance, and Infinity Hair Salon. And once again, I'd like to say thank you to Lane Family Dentistry for sponsoring tonight's games.
All right, great job, Connor. Jones White ended that first quarter with 8 points. Lawrence, Spence, Dietz, and Turner all with 2 points.
Yeah, and it's really going to be interesting to see how the Eagles will adjust, because I fully expect Sylvan Hills, like all opponents do, to come out and face guard Jones White in the second quarter. Had half our points in that opening quarter. It looks like it was, for the most part, P.J. Davis on him for the whenever they were face guarding him for a little bit. So we got to see how the Eagles will adjust on offense if they do face guard him. Who's going to be more aggressive on the offensive end with them focusing so much on Jones?
Yeah, fortunately, the Eagles did hold DeCarter Coleman to just 5 points in that first.
And one of them, one of the most impressive three-pointers.
That's right. They had held him to 2 until he hit that crazy shot.
It looks like they're going to try a double screen here, as, man, he is not afraid to launch it from range.
That was from about 25 foot. And it was long.
It was.
He's been trying the old Steph Curry range in practice, looks like.
Once again, we kind of have a mismatch with Spence going up there, at least height-wise. We can see him attack. Good job on McKissick to catch that ball. Near steal by Coleman.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get a shot up quickly. Not going to happen. Heads up.
And right into the student section, actually.
The guy just shot it. The guy shot it and hit the back of the shot clock.
He felt confident. He felt confident about it.
Yep.
He said, here's my time to shine.
Shot clock violation on the Eagles to start.
That's something we got to be aware of. That's something, again, we're all getting used to the shot clock here. And you don't see it come into effect till it's late. Got to be able to communicate clock there if you're the players.
No score here in the second period for either team, and that pass was to no one.
Like he was trying to throw it over there to some of the Lady Eagles over there in the stands.
Yeah, they're done. They've had a good night. They've played hard, and they are ready for a little break.
Yeah, and a great, like we said again, a phenomenal performance by them against a 6-0 Sylvan Hills girls team.
Yep, 6-1 now. McKissick's three is good.
Great looking shot there by McKissick. Pick and pop, simple as that.
Lawrence with the rebound. Jonathan Van Buren's shot was off.
And this is where he's most dangerous.
Jones White wide open. A lot of contact there on Lawrence.
Yeah, I think in that situation where Campbell wants him to kind of maybe back it out. He tried to go against a 2-on-1. Just a tough angle to finish it at.
Yeah, but there's a reason he ends up on the floor.
Oh, got a slick spot on the court there apparently.
Yeah, got to be careful there. Coleman drives. Shot bounces in.
Rim was kind on that one for Coleman.
That's twice. Jones White has found himself open up there in the corner. He's in the wrong corner though. Maybe the Eagles are aware. Like, no, Jones, let's run over to the other side. Dietz from way downtown. Shot long, rebound McKissick, and he gets another bucket.
Man, great impact by McKissick off the bench. Hits a three, and then follows it up with a putback.
He's the second leading scorer at 5 points. 21 points for the Eagles. It's a 21-17 lead. P.J. Davis drives, and a late whistle, but he will go to the free throw line.
It was a late whistle, but you could see Dietz just straight up swatted his arm. He was trying to go for the block there. But it was the right call, as late as it was, though.
They gave it to Wesley McKissick. Riley Sadler about to check in for Lawrence, I believe.
Substitution for the Eagles, number 23. Riley Sadler enters the game.
And Sadler, of course, really good with the ball as well, and been one of the big players of finding the player when it seems like he shouldn't be able to find him. He's one of the great at being a facilitator for the Eagles.
Yep, leads the team in assists, even with some diminished minutes over the last couple weeks. I believe he still leads the team in the average assist. Dietz for three. Shot is off. Spence gets the rebound and the putback.
Mid-air putback by Spence. And it seems like Sylvan Hills is going to dare everyone not named Jones White to shoot the three ball against them. That's pretty much seems what their game plan is now.
Coleman shot from three, no good. Jones White gets the rebound. Holds up and allows the pressure to clear. Can hear Campbell pleading over here. He's seeing something. White gets the three up, just off the mark.
I mean, really, besides White hitting those 2 threes and McKissick in that one, a little bit of a struggle for the Eagles from 3-point to start.
That was his second dribble.
Coach Campbell wanted to travel there. Wow. That's a nice finish there by Davis.
It's Devontae West. Looks like a 13, but it's a 15.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, my bad.
You're good, you're good. Devontae West gets the bucket and the foul. Potential and one opportunity here.
Numbers are hard, as Chad said in the last game. Numbers are hard.
Good. You're doing great.
But nonetheless, 3-point game here. We hinted at in the pregame. This is going to be a battle, guys.
Yep, probably all 4 quarters. You know, that's the thing. We know the Eagles, their best quarter is the third quarter. So, you know, if you go into halftime with any kind of a lead, you feel good about that. You come out in the third quarter, you play like you normally do. Spence gets his shot blocked by James DeLoach. And a turnover by the Eagles.
That's what I was hinting at. They're not letting us go inside. They've really packed the paint there and daring us to beat them from the 3-point line.
That shot way off the mark.
Good job by Spence being strong there. And this, what do you call him, the cerebral defender?
Cerebral defender, Cade Smithhart sighting, comes in for the Eagles. As P.J. Davis drew that foul. A little aggressive after the way off three-pointer from the corner.
It's going to be interesting to see how the Eagles adjust their offense here.
McKissick hits his second three of the night.
So far, McKissick, biggest impact in the game so far besides Jones White with the 2 threes. 8 points off the bench.
That's right. Both he and Jones White with 8 points.
Great defense by Smithhart. He thought about it.
Thought about it again. He's feeling it. Spence's shot way short.
Just a little bit short.
Atkins is coming out there.
I don't know what you meant by Atkins. I don't know if I'd get that reference.
That's where he's from.
I'm from Atkins.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. I thought you were referring to someone on a TV show or something. I had no idea where you were going with that.
I'm sorry. And I just offended everybody back in my wonderful hometown of Atkins. It's a great place.
It should be a 1-and-1 here for Sylvan Hills.
At the line for one in the bonus.
Yep, Vilonia with 7 team fouls. 7 team fouls, not 17 fouls.
I'd say 17 in the first half would be truly impressive.
I'm missing a couple.
Substitution for the Bears returning to the game is number 1, Darius Bolts.
Jones White brings the ball up for the Eagles. Spence trying to get him freed up.
And that's not a bad idea. Trying to play through the hot hand of McKissick on the offensive end right now.
Under 3 minutes remaining here in the half. 5-point lead for the Eagles as Spence loses the ball. Smithhart with the hustle play.
Nice little roll there to McKissick.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Ball taken away. Smithhart good to get back on defense.
Didn't rebound, but terrific play there by Smithhart.
3 for DeCarter Coleman, no good. He's had some open looks. He's probably normally going to hit those. We've been fortunate that he's not hot yet.
Yep, and this second quarter's been a bit of a grudge match so far.
Wide open Sadler shot, no good.
And not as much scoring here in the second, really, and near steal by Jones White.
Yeah, but he's left Coleman wide open. He recovers. Deloach gets the lucky bounce there. Makes it a 1-point ball game.
It's a 3-point game.
Oh, man, they changed that quick. Faster than I could keep up. And Coach Campbell takes a timeout. Minute 46 remaining. Eagles with a 3-point lead. We'll be right back with more Eagle Vision basketball.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
Thank you for your business.
All right, we're back here in the Bear Lair where things have digressed with should have been a Cowboy. And I can't hear myself think. Here we go, and we're back. As Coach Campbell called a timeout, Eagles holding on to a 3-point lead. Minute 40 remaining here in the first half.
I'm sure Coach Campbell told him in that timeout, finish this quarter, finish the half strong here in this final minute and a half.
McKissick is wide open, too late. Coleman there on the recovery. Dietz and Lane Turner about to check in for the Eagles.
They're down to 6 on the shot clock.
Sadler drives, tough shot. 2 seconds on the shot clock.
And we've seen a couple possessions like that where the Eagles are trying to attack and haven't got anything to go, and it just runs down to a low shot clock where they just have to force it up. Yeah. Something to watch here, maybe a potential lob for Spence by White.
2 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get a quick shot here to not get a second shot clock violation of the game. Spence shot up and good, and the foul.
And there we go, tough. They kind of set up like he thought he was going for the hoop, and then he hesitated to the left there. Big time mid-range shot by Spence.
Clutch shot, 2 seconds on the shot clock. He gets the bucket and a foul. Potential 3-point play. Extends the lead to 5. Make it 6. Six-point lead. Just over a minute remaining here in the half. 3-point shot up and good. He was just a little too open, was Devontae West.
Yeah, trying to rotate over and come over and help. That left him wide open that corner, and Coach Campbell slapped the floor as soon as they made that pass. He knew as soon as that pass went through that he was going to knock that down.
Jones White, a nice play there, drew the foul. He was shooting, but guarantee you, they give it to him.
They are going to give it to him for shooting. Looked like he was trying a little floater there. So
that is his second, team 6.
That three-pointer cut the lead in half. Jones White with an opportunity to push it back to 5.
At the line for pair is number 3, Jones White. And returning to the game is number 5, Wesley McKissick for the Eagles.
McKissick has the PA announcer's attention, realizing he's coming back on the floor. He's got 8 points. Jones White now the leading scorer with 10 points.
Yeah, and really balanced scoring between him, McKissick, and Spence. Spence was 7 points as well, so really balanced scoring between those 3.
10-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Long 3, no good by Jonathan Van Buren, and the Eagles will have the opportunity to take the final shot of the half if they so choose.
And a really good job finishing this first half, at least taking a 5-point lead at most into the locker room.
Pass from McKissick taken away. Ware with the layup.
I spoke too soon.
And that will end the half. as the Eagles have a 3-point lead going into halftime, 31-28. As we move into halftime, a good half by the Eagles, only 31 points, 10 points for Jones White, 7 points for Deshaun Spence, 8 points for Wesley McKissick.
Yeah, it's going to, like we hinted, it's going to be a grudge match. That second quarter truly felt like it. This is one that will definitely come down to the wire. We've had runs by each team. It's going to be a good second half.
Yeah, the Eagles go into halftime with a 3-point lead, but like we talked about, they typically come out and win that third quarter. As long as they continue to do that, we'll continue to hopefully stretch that lead out. We're going to take a timeout and a break here during half and come back with more Eagle Vision basketball.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
DNA Construction has been a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles as a locally owned and operated business since 2011. For any commercial, residential, and remodeling needs, be sure to call DNA Construction at 501-796-6316. And, as always, go Eagles!
Linda Marie's out on the bypass is your one-stop shop for everything home decor, jewelry, candles, Vilonia Eagles gear, name brand clothing, Hey Dude shoes, and assorted makeup. Linda Marie's now includes a spa. Come get your manicure, pedicure, or massage. Linda Marie's, big supporter of the Vilonia Eagles.
Go Eagles!
Playing a team sport takes hard work, dedication, and mental toughness. When the game clock is ticking down, you need a coach to help you stay focused on what matters and tune out the noise. For years, Vilonia basketball has worked to build a legacy helping students develop skills that will help them through life. Whether on the court or on the road to financial independence, persistence toward your goal is key. I'm Chad Roller with Genwell Financial Advisors. Whether you're just starting out or the final seconds are ticking away toward retirement, we're here to help you. Go Eagles!
HSA Engineering proudly supports the Eagle student athletes. We would like to encourage all students to explore the STEM field, especially engineering, when considering a future career. Science, technology, mathematics, and even robotics are what make up the foundation of engineering, and engineering starts with education.
Thank you for your business.
to reveal your property's true beauty, call Reed's Forestry Mulching and Brush Control.
We here at Vilonia Therapy Services continue to serve the community and support Vilonia Athletics since 2012. We continue to treat athletic injuries, post-surgical impairments, and bodies limited by time, overuse, and trauma. But now we additionally treat vertigo, balance, and deconditioning. We are grateful for the numerous opportunities to provide quality, intimate, and convenient pediatric PT, OT, and speech. Let Vilonia Therapy care for you and prove you don't have to leave town to receive your most beneficial care for your most crucial times in life. Go Eagles!
Johnny and Jackie Folks own and operate Vilonia Realty alongside their children with over a century of combined real estate experience. Located at 1037 Main Street across from Centennial Bank, Vilonia Realty is dedicated to offering professional, knowledgeable, and confidential services to all of our clients. We are proud to partner with our community while offering full-service real estate throughout the Central Arkansas area. This includes homes, land, and commercial property. Call Jackie or Johnny, Jill Bonema, or Jared Falks at 501-796-8530.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
HSA Engineering proudly supports the Eagle student athletes. We would like to encourage all students to explore the STEM field, especially engineering, when considering a future career. Science, technology, mathematics, and even robotics are what make up the foundation of engineering, and engineering starts with education.
And we are back here at Sylvan Hills Arena for tonight's Eagle Vision broadcast, brought to you by Lane Family Dentistry. I'm Chad Hearn with Austin Wader, Connor Hudgens, Raleigh Presley. Missing our Sam Jansky, who is saving the world in military drill or whatever it is he's doing.
All in Ukraine right now.
Yep. I don't think so, Tim. He is not with us. I saw his wife, Wendy, down the way, and I tried to get her on a headset, but I think she might have actually left the building after I suggested that. So
I do not see her anywhere.
Yeah, no, I think she ran off. I didn't realize I had quite that kind of power. If there's anyone here on the air that is in Sylvan Hills and could turn the volume down on this place, I fear I may have permanent hearing damage from the speakers here.
I know I do.
They are real proud of their 2-year-old gym. It is a beautiful facility, but the guy down there with his hand on the soundboard is really enjoying these speakers here in Sherwood.
Just go the other way.
Great sound system. And I think another thing is they're so low to the court. We have one right above our head.
We've got 4 of them.
Count how many of them are around here.
Yes. I think if you put them on the top of the ceiling, it might be a little better.
Yeah. Nonetheless, it's a 3-point game at half, Connor, and it has been a battle for both sides.
Yeah, it's been a great job. Jones White got hot to an early start, kind of keyed in on it. He still got 10 points and a half, Austin. And, Weston McKissick came out and hit 2 big threes. We had a live fan comment earlier. The Blonde Bomber on fire. He is the Blonde Bomber.
The Blonde Bomber.
Yeah. So
he threw a couple footballs.
Yes.
Yep. I think he was pretty good.
All-state.
I think that's pretty good.
All-state, all-conference for 5A Central. Weston McKissick, as well as Eli Moser and Jack Vines, both all-state and all-conference.
Oh, they stopped playing music for a second, Chad.
Oh my gosh, I know. I'm just breathing a sigh of relief.
But this is going to be a tough second half here. We'll see how they defend Jones again. We really did a good job separating between 3 guys with Jones. McKissick with 8 off the bench. He's done a terrific job. And Spence with 7 on some mid-range shots, some low post moves. It's really been those 3 controlling the scoring for the Eagles.
Yeah, and for the Bears, they held DeCarter Coleman to just 8 points in that first half, though. That's a couple of our high scores as well. And James DeLoach, the 6'5 junior, has 6 points. Also, Devontae West off the bench has 8 points, so he's having a good night as well. And we are just seconds away here as the Eagles are ready to go, ready to start this third quarter. And I, for one, cannot wait until it starts so that we can turn this awesome music off.
Did you say something, Chad? I couldn't hear you at all the whole time.
Yeah, it's, I apologize to folks at home, as I'm sure it is. And it's
crowd mic's turned all the way down.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's as low as it's going to go.
It's fine. We're not accustomed to such amazing audio equipment. And the gentleman with his thumb on the volume up button. It's all good, as the Eagles will have the ball to start the third period. Oh, so nice. I'm telling you. That was
right.
the entire half. The entire half. It was cranked up. And I love loud music. That's in my wheelhouse.
Well,
Lane
that was a
Turner
great
for
play.
three. Just short. Spence trying to get the rebound. And it will be Eagle ball.
Or Sylvan Hill ball, yeah.
I'm sorry, Bear ball. Bears.
That was a good play, though, by the Eagles. Tried to go inside to Spence on the back cut. Turner cut to the top of the key, had a good look, just didn't fall. That was a nice look.
Devontae West continues. He's got 10 points now. He's having a good night for the Bears. It's just a 1-point lead. Nice move by Lawrence to prevent the steal.
And if I'm Lawrence, you look to find a way to attack. You are most dangerous if you're Josh Lawrence when you can attack the middle of the paint.
Dietz for three. Oh, just rims out.
I was about to say, even though I think that's his third miss all night, you still like seeing Dietz being confident, no hesitation once he catches that ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, and they've all three been real close. So Jones-White almost pulled the trigger on three, chooses not to.
And it looks like they're trying to face guard Spence in the post there. Tough shot by Jones. It looks like West and Spence were fighting down there, both letting each other know, and that's, fortunately, that's only Spence's first foul of the game, so.
Yep, first team foul of the half. 1-point lead for the Eagles. Haven't quite gone into third quarter mode. That shot rims out for DeCarter Coleman. Lawrence drives the ball up, finds Dietz.
And we know usually the third quarter, while it is their one, it's usually the end of the third quarter specifically. That is where they are most dominant. So a little bit slow coming out of the gates here.
Just luring them into a false sense of security.
Exactly.
Lulling them. That's the word I wanted to use. Lane Turner is going to get his third.
Yeah, that was a risky play by Lane. Tried to go for the steal there. It was just a tad bit late.
Turner, his third, team's second.
Coleman inbounds for the Bears. Thought about the quick trigger, but opts not to with Dietz.
Lawrence was ready for that pass across there.
Reverse layup, no good. DeLoach's putback, no good. Lawrence with the rebound.
Yeah, like I said, West and Spence both fighting down there for position.
And that is a foul. That's a foul.
That was an interesting situation there.
They just refused to call it, but hey.
And then
the Bears come right back, and Darius Folks.
Even if you thought it was a foul, if you're Spence, you got to keep on being aggressive. Don't go away from it, and don't worry about it, even though they didn't call the foul.
Jones-White takes that lead right back for the Eagles. He is the ultimate competitor. Does not like it when the lead goes the other way. That's 2 lead changes that he's responsible for.
And that's what happens when you give them multiple chances there at those rebounds. Got to be able to pull the ball down. And another thing, Dietz was all the way in the paint when that center was attacking from the top of the key. That's one of the times where you know he's going to do a power dribble. Set up for a charge there if you're Dietz.
Yeah, Spence is frustrated. That's 2 quick fouls for him. He's not liking. He's not getting the calls down on the offensive end of the court.
But the big key is keep his composure. We're going to need him in this game. Keep the composure, stay calm, weather the storm. This is going to be a battle the rest of the way.
Yeah, Deloach with a 15-footer. He's got 8 points.
James Deloach for 2.
Lawrence jump shot just out. Dietz gets the rebound. A lot of contact there.
Good job by Spence, still staying with it.
Good to see the officials' whistle does in fact work, and Spence will go to the line.
Number 15, Devontae West, his first, team's first.
1 point lead for the Bears here. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the third. As Spence hits his first. Good critical free throw there. Tie ball game. Second one doesn't go. Remains a tie ball game. Coleman drives.
Yeah, and Sylvan Hills wanting a call for Spence slapping the backboard. Nice little double screen play there.
Lawrence drives, gets his own rebound. A lot of contact there.
Now I got to hustle back though. Don't worry about get back.
And Sylvan Hills retakes the lead.
You see Coach Campbell's telling me, he's like, push it, guys, push it.
Dietz wide open three. Looks good. Just, oh, goodness.
All of his threes have basically gone in and out tonight. And then they didn't hustle back.
And Coach Campbell will take a timeout here, and we will as well. We'll be right back with more Eagle Vision basketball.
Linda Marie's out on the bypass is your one-stop shop for everything home decor. Jewelry, candles, Vilonia Eagles gear, name brand clothing, Hey Dude shoes, and assorted makeup. Linda Marie's now includes a spa. Come get your manicure, pedicure, or massage. Linda Marie's, big supporter of the Vilonia Eagles.
Go Eagles!
To reveal your property's true beauty, call Reed's Forestry Mulching and Brush Control.
Thank you for your business.
And we are back here as Coach Campbell called a timeout as the Bears have extended the lead to 4 points.
Yeah, we've taken their punch here to start the third quarter. Question is always, how will the Eagles respond? I'm sure Coach Campbell told them, listen, I know there's some plays down there you think there should be fouls. Keep on going off of them. Don't let them get into your heads. Move on to the next play.
Eagles having to work real hard for every shot with contact. Deshaun Spence draws the foul, and he'll head to the free throw line.
Foul is on number 15, Devontae West. That is his second.
You know, it's not a bad idea getting Spence the ball there. I think also we could look to try to get him a little bit closer to the block there. Sometimes it's a tough shot, even though we've seen him be able to make a shot like that. You'd like to see maybe try to get him a little bit more into the paint, fight for position, seal him off, and get a lot easier of a basket.
Spence with 2 misses from free throw, which is uncharacteristic for him. He's frustrated, and it's showing in his play right now.
Again, but then there we go. Keeps up with on to nearly went out of bounds, but good job by Spence. Force a steal.
Need a spark here. Momentum needs to switch back.
And they're going to call it on Dietz for the screen there.
I don't think so, Tim. That's number 3 on Dietz.
Substitution for the Bears. Returning to the game
And something I really just now noticed, 6'10 center, my around you 6'10 Ware, hasn't really been in the game at all since the beginning. So, again, something where you think the height matchup's there, but they've been so physical. It's a nice steal by Lawrence.
Lawrence with a nice easy layup and a good steal there.
Like I said, they've been so physical with us down low, Connor, that they really haven't needed to put him back in yet.
Yes, you're exactly right there, Oscar.
Well, and I think they figured out they need a little bit more size, not size, but size. They've gone more with the 6'5" James DeLoach, a bigger forward, traditional forward there down low with Spence and Dietz, who are both good traditional athletic forwards. Floater good there by Jonathan Van Buren. McKissick back in the game. Has he been in?
Yeah, he's been in.
Came in for Lane Turner, I guess. Yep. Wide open layup for Darius Folks.
And I'm sure Coach Campbell's telling them, hustle back off the turnover. Hustle back and at least try to contest there. Because I say it all the time, a dunk creates tons of momentum if you're the home team. You can't, even if though that was just a simple layup, you never know if you give them that much opportunity wide open there.
Foul called on Van Buren as Lawrence will head to the free throw line. Bears lead up to 6 here, under 2 minutes remaining in the third. It is the typical time where the Eagles really put it on in the third quarter. They are a little dejected because of some calls not called and things not going their way. They've got to get mentally back in this.
And I wouldn't be surprised at all if Lawrence does make these both. They come out with a quick pressure, kind of confuse Sylvan Hills off it, try to get a quick steal.
Substitution for the Bears returning to the game is number 15, Devontae West.
Lawrence hits them both. He's got 6 points. 4-point lead for the Bears. Eagles trying to fight their way back in this third quarter.
Great block by Dietz.
White gets granted. Dietz with the bucket
Big
and
time.
the foul.
Doing it on both ends. Dietz with the block, hustling down, now has a chance to cut the lead down to 1. Great play on both sides by Dietz.
And that brings Javaris Ware back in for the Bears.
It's a good job. You talked about it. This is always the point in the third quarter where the Eagles make their run, and it's always one person that kind of provides the spark to get it going, and Dietz might have provided right there.
And a good clutch three there by Ethan Dietz. 43-42 ball game. Eagles down just 1. Minute and a half remaining in the third. 3-point shot up and good for Devontae West. He's had himself a good night tonight. 13 points for him.
And I give Sylvan Hills a ton of credit. When we've left them open from 3, they have connected on it. Unlike in the girls' game, when we left them for 3, they weren't able to hit. So that's what's kept them in it.
Jones White gets open for 3, and he hits.
Big time answer by Jones.
That's 4 threes for Jones White tonight. He's got 16 points, keeping the Eagles in this thing. Javaris Ware for 3. White finds himself open again.
Big time board by Spence, though.
McKissick open.
Great hustle by the Eagles here, boards, and a near another one. You know, it's unfortunate shots didn't fall there, but you love seeing that hustle for the rebound, getting 3 or 4 opportunities. You can see Coach Campbell's encouraging him. He's like, I like it. We're battling here. I like it.
Yep, just a 1-point lead, nothing to freak out about. Eagles had 3 opportunities there, just couldn't hit. Pressure rises when you're facing this kind of competition.
Like we said, 2 teams 4-1 in conference. It's safe to say with the way this game has gone tonight, we now know why for both sides.
Yep, both teams evenly matched. And it shows here as we are in the closing seconds, game clock, shot clock almost identical. And Lawrence draws the foul. With 0.4 seconds, that's going to just about do it.
I mean, unless we see the greatest, well, actually, I was about to say they're not in the bonus.
It was a foul.
Yeah, it was a foul. I think they were double checking to make sure they weren't in the bonus. Unless we see the greatest alley-oop of all time here, yeah. Going to go in the fourth quarter, only trailing by one.
Didn't get the quarterback out there.
Yeah, get Wesley
He does get it up.
Oh,
my goodness.
Oh, man.
Just almost brought the roof down with a three-quarter shot
And that'll be the
for
end
Josh
of your
Lawrence.
third quarter of
Impressive.
play. With
And
the
that
score,
ends the third quarter,
Sylvan
46-45 lead for the Sylvan Hills Bears. Connor, let's hear about those sponsors again.
Yes, our Diamond Eagle sponsors, Centennial Bank and D&N Construction. Our Platinum Eagle sponsors, Countryside Motors, HSA Engineering, General Financial, and Lane Family Dentistry, which is our game sponsor of the night. Also, Platinum Eagle sponsors, Reed's Forestry Mulching and Brush Control, Sims Electric, Linda Marie's, Vilonia Therapy Services, and Vilonia Realty. Also, our Gold Eagle sponsors, Arkansas Warriors, B&B Siding and Windows, Simon Roofing and Restoration, and Vilonia Family Pharmacy. Last but not least, our Silver Eagle sponsors, Harp's Hometown Fresh, Daniel Hudgens, J.C. Thorne & Company, Simple Simon's Pizza, Around the Table, Sue Shock Insurance, and Infinity Hair Salon. Once again, we'd like to say thank you to Lane Family Dentistry for being our sponsor of tonight's games.
All right, thank you, Connor. Again, a big thank you to Lane Family Dentistry for being our sponsor of the night. As the Eagles have traveled to the Bear Lair at Sylvan Hills, facing a 1-point deficit going into the fourth quarter. A rare not win in the third quarter as they came into the third with a 3-point lead. Now I have a 1-point deficit. So.
Yeah, but even with it being a 1-point deficit, I like where we're at. With those 2 minutes to go, Sylvan Hills were up by 6. It looked like they had all the momentum. The Eagles answered and cut it back to 1. I like where we're at in this game right now with that little run by Sylvan Hills. It was a good answer by the Eagles to stay in this game.
Yeah, they definitely won the last 2 minutes of the third quarter.
Yes, definitely.
100%. Eagles have the ball to start the fourth and final quarter of the game. Down 1 point, 4-1 in conference. Couple of tough conference battles, matchups next week. And it will remain Eagle ball. Dietz and Turner both have 3 fouls. Dietz in the game. Lawrence for 3. Gets his own rebound.
Good to stay with it. And
Skies, that big shot brought to you by
Centennial Bank. And again, elevation. That is what Josh Lawrence is at his best.
That's the first lead change of the fourth. And we have a travel by Deloach. Eagle ball.
I mean, Mike just, he just floats through the air. And you thought the defender had perfectly timed the jump. But little they know, he has the superpower to be able to freeze him in air, Connor.
Yes,
he has the superpower.
He got out jumped for sure. And Lawrence knew that he was coming. So he really skied up there for that jump shot. One-point lead for the Eagles. Gets it to Spence. Nice
there
move.
We go.
Big move there by Deshaun Spence.
And that's kind of what we hinted at in the third quarter, me and you both, Connor. Go inside on the block there to Spence and let him go to work.
Coach Campbell's done a good job getting the Eagles' mental focus back where it needs to be, getting into this fourth quarter. Foul called on McKissick. And Jonathan Van Buren will go to the free throw line. That's 2 on McKissick.
The line for a pair is Jonathan Van Buren.
He must be a good three-point shooter. They don't even have a rebounder down there. Like, nah, you got this.
Sam Jansky, Chad, is letting us know. He said, good job, guys. Sam's letting us know how good we're doing tonight without him here.
Thank you, Sam, wherever you are in this crazy world.
Who knows where Sam's at?
Eagles hanging on to a 1-point lead. Under 7 minutes remaining in the ball game.
And honestly, I go back to right where it worked at, going to Spence.
Spence gets blocked by the 6'10 Javaris Ware.
And good hustle defense by the Eagles to get back, though, not allowing much of a transition.
And a nice shot there from 16 foot for James Deloach.
That's just a tough shot. There was defense right in his face, top of the key jump shot. And they're going to call a foul on Spence for the screen.
Got to get those feet set. That's 3 on Spence.
You can see McKissick and him are talking. He's like, hey, don't worry, we're good. We're going to get on the next possession. We're good.
That's 16 fouls this half for the Eagles.
Like the announcer said, one more and then it'll be in the bonus. Good job by Jones fighting over there to Coleman.
That's Darius Folks for 3, no good. Ware with the rebound.
Oh, great defense by Dietz.
It's like a tandem block there by Dietz and Spence. Ware had no chance.
They each get half a block on that one.
Spence, stay in control. Good job by Jones White to reset, get everybody collected back, get the offense going back.
Good job by Dietz. That was a great play. Dietz went up against Ware, cleared him out in order for Lawrence to cut there. That's a beautiful play.
That's 10 points for Josh Lawrence. Good defense, better offense there by Jonathan Van Buren.
He's got 12 on the night. He's had a pretty good night for them on the offensive end as well.
Yeah, that's already like the 4th or 5th lead change here in the 4th. It's going to just be back and forth. These teams very evenly matched. Spence came open there just momentarily. Jones White from way downtown.
Bang! Time. No hesitation by the senior leader, Jones White.
That was a 23, 22-footer, and DeCarter Coleman says, I'm going to try that too. And with a different result, Jones White with 5 3-pointers tonight. He's got 19 points.
He has had a terrific performance. Not only that, but also being there. We were encasing some of those runs, being the leader and stepping up and trying to get them back to where they're at. Now look at where they are. 2-point lead, 4:20 to go. And how about another one? Oh, man. He was feeling it. He's hit 5 on the night, so.
2-point lead for the Eagles as the Bears are driving, and Spence picks up his 4th.
Actually, it looks like they're going to give that one to Lawrence, not Spence.
Good. Goodness.
Just fortunate for multiple things, obviously.
His first team's 7.
Well, it's Lawrence's first, but also prevents Spence from picking up another foul.
Yeah. I'll take it. Fans don't like it. Van Buren, a really good free throw shooter. As the Eagles are now in the bonus with 17 fouls. Putting the Bears in the bonus, sorry. A rare miss there.
Very well done.
Yeah,
well done.
The old Jim Nance.
Into the Jim Nance jinx. I like it.
Jim Nance jinx. White is all alone down there.
I'm going to say he traveled, though. But I like, y'all saw Jones was sprinting all around there, corner to corner. Coach Campbell, I'm sure, is telling him, feed the hot hand. Look for him any chance you can.
And Coach Campbell takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back with more Eagle Vision basketball.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
And we are back here in Sylvan Hills as we are in crunch time. 3:50 remaining in the ball game. 54-53 lead for the Eagles. They come out of the timeout with Lawrence, Spence, Dietz, White, and McKissick. Jones White with 19 points, 5 3-pointers on the night. The next high scorers, Josh Lawrence and Deshaun Spence with 10. Wesley McKissick has 8 off the bench.
And don't forget Dietz with 5 as well. He had a big and one at the end of that third quarter to help kind of get him back into it. And here we go, guys. Final 4 minutes here, and what's already been a battle.
Yeah, it's been a great game so far. Hotly contested, both teams battling hard. Coming down to it, I don't like it when they're this close. It stresses me out.
Good job by the Eagles, maintain. Good job by Lawrence. He was sprinting around there, not letting Van Buren get a good look.
Yeah, Eagles are real close to their season average for points total. Wow. And that three from way downtown for Jonathan Van Buren.
And that's why we got to know where he is at. And I think the announcer wanted us to know that was from the parking lot.
Yeah. Creative liberties from the PA position.
I mean, they're kind of split out there. Great job by McKissick cutting in there.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Eagles trying to find some offense here. Deshaun with a jump shot from the corner. It's good.
Hey, tough shot by him and a huge shot. Under 3 minutes to tie the game. That wasn't easy.
Yeah, very tough shot for Deshaun down there in the corner with time running out on the shot clock.
I think the key, find Van Buren right now. Van Buren's had the hot hand. Don't let him make another tough shot.
Great defense there by Josh Lawrence. Having to really work hard to not pick up a block foul there. Did a great job. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Tied at 56.
Nice pump fake.
Spence goes up against Javaris Ware, and he gets the basket.
That's what you like to see from Spence. Back-to-back huge buckets here in the final 3 minutes.
Carter Coleman trying to find some offense. The freshman, Darius Folks, ties the game back up at 58. Back and forth we go.
About to say, it's just punches being thrown from both sides. Back and forth, back and forth.
It's Ali Frazier. Punch after punch. Eagles slow things down. Wesley McKissick from way downtown. That is not the best shot to take.
But good job by him hustling back, though.
Tie ball game
1
here.
minute to go.
1 minute, 58-58. Eagles really need to make a basket here because it's basically this possession, and then Sylvan Hills will have a possession as well based on the shot clock. Again, this is where the shot clock comes into play.
Yep.
Lawrence not using all of it, but he gets
a shot! What a shot by Josh Lawrence. He elevates, uses his superpower to freeze in midair, and the huge bucket.
A 60-58 lead for the Eagles.
And I think we're going to stay here for this timeout.
We've ran enough bills tonight, or paid enough bills tonight, ran enough commercials.
How do you run the bills? Do they run away from you, Connor? I know that was a dad joke, I know.
Bills will be running this weekend, NFL playoffs.
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Well, it's a shame they're going to lose to Joe Burrow, though. It's a shame.
I think not, my friend. Not so fast, my friend.
But down to the wire here, 6 second difference between shot clock and game clock. In my opinion, they're probably going to go to Van Buren. He's been their best scorer on the night. I think you've got to be ready to go for him. And when in doubt, Coleman. Those two have been the biggest problems creating for Sylvan Hills. They've done a really good job. Find those two and make someone else like Javaris West, who hasn't hit a lot of threes, make him try a three-pointer to beat you there.
Yeah, you can tell the Eagles did their research, did their homework, and have really shut down DeCarter Coleman, only 8 points. However, Devontae West and Jonathan Van Buren and James Deloach having great nights. The leading scorer, like you talked about, Jonathan Van Buren found the hot hand here in the second half. He's got 16 points. As Coach Davis called a timeout.
No,
I'm sorry,
that was
Campbell. It was Coach Campbell called a timeout.
And is that true that Sylvan Hills has 5 timeouts remaining.
I believe you can take them home or sell them on eBay or something. Maybe that's what he's thinking.
Maybe you can get a good price for them.
Yeah, maybe.
But I mean, in a situation like this, 5 timeouts is huge compared to the one for the Eagles.
And here we go, 40 seconds under remaining here in the game. Jones White meeting DeCarter Coleman, and they know Jonathan Van Buren has the hot hand. Lawrence on him. Gets away with a push off there. And oh my goodness, James Deloach.
The thing here, be calm. You got 1 shot. It's a tie game. All that was for a tie game. Be smart. I'm sure he might have him run it down and call a timeout.
Yep, 11.1 seconds on the clock. That dunk, however spectacular, only worth 2 points to tie the ball game at 60. And this crowd is electric. A spectacular play by James Deloach. I'll give him that.
Yep.
Josh Lawrence on the wrong end of that poster.
It was a risky play at that, because what if Josh Lawrence gets a hand on it or he hits back rim on the dunk? I mean, that's
a risky
play, but it pays off.
Hey, look at it this way.
Momentum and 2 points.
Yeah, but look at it this way. They didn't waste all their time. We have 11 seconds here. We don't have to force up a quick shot. We can set up a great play for Jones White or McKissick or Lawrence, who's been hot to end the game. There's a lot of good options for the Eagles that they can go to.
Yeah.
And what Chad said earlier, that dunk only counts as 2 points.
Exactly.
It's still a tie ball game.
Yeah.
Eagles come down to miss here. We're going to overtime and winning this thing.
Yeah, what it does is it brings all this energy, and the home crowd is fired up. We come out here and in the game 62-60 and take the air out of this place.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be super
You
sweet.
called 1 buzzer beater this year. Called 1.
All right, and if so, let's not blow everybody's speakers out. I'll try my best.
I'll blow it out anyways. I don't care.
With these speakers, I already feel like I
they're
have
already
been doing it
blown
all
out.
night.
If you folks don't have your speakers already blown out, our ears are blown out, and we are going to go into this final 11.1 seconds remaining in the ball game. Eagles come out with Lawrence Dietz, White, Spence, and Wesley McKissick inbounds the ball for the Eagles. Can't have a mistake here.
Yep.
Got to get the ball in. The Bears know that Jones White trying to get the ball.
Let's see what he draws up here. Down to 5.
Lawrence with the ball. He drives. Shot up, and it just rims out. My goodness gracious. That was too close.
Oh, wow.
As we will be heading to overtime here in the Sylvan Hills Arena.
And a good job by the bench picking him up, saying, hey, we still got 4 minutes to play here because we got overtime basketball. And, hey, I like the play call. Lawrence has made some really tough shots in these final few minutes. Playing through him, it was not a bad – it looked good when it left his hand.
Because you know they're going to guard Jones White like the devil. I mean, they were going to be all over him, but
hey, guys,
had to go to him.
We get 4 minutes of free basketball here.
Yeah.
That's right. Waffle House will have to wait as we have a tie ball game, 60-60, all here in Sylvan Hills Arena for tonight's highly contested conference matchup between 2 4-1 teams in conference. As neither team tonight wants to lose this ball game. Josh Lawrence a hair away from taking the air out of this place. How sweet it would have been, but they've still got an opportunity here. 4 minutes to win this ball game.
And this is usually where the visiting team gets it because the crowd's pumped up. There was a big dunk. They're all pumped up like they're ready to go for overtime. This is where, as a visitor, you can capitalize on a quick start in overtime.
Yes, and also the Eagles will get another timeout here for overtime. It'll be the Sylvan Hills cannot get an extra timeout. They still have 5.
They have 5.
Eagles will have 1. Start overtime, 4-minute period.
Here we go, some more free basketball. What more could you want, Connor?
A sack full of hundreds.
Okay.
Bears come out with James Deloach on the tip here as we enter overtime, as well as Deshaun Spence for the Eagles. Tip is up. Goes Eagles' way as Spence comes up with the ball. Pass taken away by DeCarter Coleman. He drives and draws the foul on Wesley McKissick.
And I don't know if y'all saw that after McKissick went for the block there. Cheerleader was talking a bit of smack to him without almost hitting her. Nonetheless, great hustle by Wesley to get back there and at least try to contest it.
Crowd here is definitely into it now as we are in overtime. 5A Central battle between the Eagles and the Bears. Both top of the food chain, right? Bears, Eagles?
I believe so. Eagles more like the sky, Bears more like to roam on the land.
That's right.
Good to know you know your animals, Connor. Good to know.
Jones White for three is long.
Wow. Good call there by the referee with that little push off on the back there.
Positioning foul on Jonathan Van Buren. That's his third.
Team 6. From this point forward,
It's tough in an away in a enemy territory. Tough to come back from a deflating miss on the last second shot.
But the Eagles have their chance here. Still 3 minutes to go, only down by 2. There's no need to panic or anything just yet. Nice bounce pass.
Oh, good rebound. Way to go,
Way to
Dietz.
stay with it. Good job of him staying with it.
Dietz hanging in there, battling hard, gets the points up to tie the ball game at 62. Coleman drives, finds Folks wide open for three, no good. Deloach.
The crowd has definitely come to life here in overtime.
Because it wasn't loud enough in here. It's all good. I sound like a cranky old man. 64-62 lead for the Bears.
I like that. Let's keep on playing through the big men.
Spence was double team, lost the ball.
And it looked like he was close to stepping out there.
He stepped out.
And Folks extends the lead to 4.
And looking to see the cheerleaders again, just right in the face of Lawrence. I mean, this whole building's into this game now. And hey, 2 minutes, 4-point game, still plenty of time. Nothing to panic about yet. Looks like we're having an injury to Van Buren there.
And we have an official's timeout for an injury.
Don't know if he might have rolled his ankle or something, maybe, or if he has a calf cramp. I don't know.
It looks to be a hamstring cramp.
Coming in for him will be number 13, P.J. Davis.
Yeah, looks to just be a cramp. Hopefully he's okay. Sylvan Hills takes a 30-second timeout.
Do we want to stay here, Connor? What are you thinking? Or you want to pay the bills again?
We'll just stay here.
All right, we'll stay here. Like I said, 4-point game, 2 minutes, still plenty of time. Just have a good play drawn up here, and you got to right back to a one-possession game. So there's nothing to panic about. As much as that spin move was nice to make it a 4-point game, it's far from over.
Catholic Rockets defeated the Maumelle Hornets by a score of 52.
And we just heard over the PA system that Little Rock Catholic just defeated Maumelle.
Really?
52-48.
52-48. Wow.
Little Rock Catholic over Maumelle. That is a big thing.
That is a huge
So the
thing.
Eagles will be going. If the Eagles win tonight, they'll be going into Maumelle Friday.
As long as they win against Parkview.
Tie against the 1 seed, yes.
As long as they win against Parkview, then that could be humongous. But the Eagles got to take care of business here in these final 2 minutes.
4-point lead for the Bears. Eagles trying to get open on offense. Jones White. Cross court pass. Dietz open. Just go up. And Spence and Dietz kind of got all over each other there.
And the key is to hustle back.
Folks for three. Deloach cleans up.
Let's go at the 6. Hey, let's get a quick basket here and then a stop and then another quick basket. It's down to 2. So, like I said, there's still plenty of time. You don't need to force up a 3 yet.
McKissick for 3. That's huge. Folks gets the rebound over Josh Lawrence.
And now a minute 10 to go. Question is, I'm assuming Campbell thinking it's at least a 2-point game because they can still hit 2 threes to come back. I guess he's going to let them play it out, try to get a stop here.
Under a minute remaining, 6-point lead for the Eagles. And it's down to free throws.
Number 10, Josh Lawrence.
Got to give it to both teams. They both played really hard all game long.
To say it has been lived up to the expectation we thought it was when we talked about the game on Tuesday, it has certainly lived up to. It's been a grudge match the entire way.
The Eagles are going to have to get down and hit some quick threes, try and counteract these free throws. Carter Coleman goes 2 for 2 from the line.
And we've got a timeout.
Coach Davis calls a timeout as well. We're going to pay one more bill. Connor will come back with more Eagle Vision basketball.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
And we are back here, 53 seconds left in overtime. Eagles got to get some quick buckets here, Chad.
Yep, they've got the ball, 8 points down. Got to get some quick threes and hope that the Bears miss some free throws to get back in this game. No time to hold the ball. Lawrence drives, gets the foul, and he heads to the free throw line.
Foul is on number 3.
Good job by Lawrence attacking there. And, no doubt Eagles will come out in some pressure here. And good thing for Sylvan Hills for them. They have 3 timeouts so that they can use when out they struggle getting the ball in that first time.
In comes Cade Smithart as well here.
Back to back with the guy at the scores table.
Getting all in his head.
He's already playing mind games already.
The cerebral defender talking to James Deloach. Ought to be a fly on that score table over there. Lawrence goes 2 for 2. Those are huge free throws. He's got 14 points for the night.
Kind of backed off here, maybe trying to force him into one of those long passes. Oh, the trap immediately across half court.
Eagles rolling the dice on not fouling here.
Foul is on number 5.
McKissick sends Coleman to the line. I think they were trying to avoid fouling that guy.
At the line, shooting a pair.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point in the game, 32 seconds left, it's kind of hard to avoid fouling someone at that point. At that point, you just got to find somebody and foul.
All right, there's a miss for the Bears. Got to get up quick. Got to shoot it.
Couldn't get that one to fall. Good hustle by Smithart trying to get back.
Foul is on number 10, Josh Lawrence.
And unfortunately, it looks like the Eagles are going to suffer a loss here. But hey, this was a terrific battle for both sides, and we know we're going to see these guys in the Eagles' nest once again before the season ends. So,
and similar to last season, split 1-1 with Sylvan Hills. So,
you talk about the home court in this overtime had a big factor. I'm sure the Eagles' nest will be rocking for this game when they do come out. And hey, even with losing this game, that game next Friday against Maumelle is still huge, even with it.
And we've got a timeout.
Coach Davis calls another timeout here. 11.9 seconds remaining. They've got an 8-point lead. I mean,
there's
miracles do happen, but it's going to be real tough to come away with a victory here.
Yeah.
You hate to see it because they were just, a millimeter away from Josh Lawrence hitting a game-winning bucket there to end regulation. Didn't go down. And in an enemy territory, it's to the home team's advantage going into overtime, especially with all the momentum from the dunk and the excitement. And so, that's a lot to go up against in an overtime situation.
Yeah.
With two very good teams here in 5A Central. And fortunately, they will see them again at home.
They will, and our girls will also see Sylvan Hills again, which when they play will be another big conference matchup. So when Sylvan Hills comes to the nest, it's going to be huge for both boys and girls.
And Parkview and Maumelle next week.
Yeah.
And that will do it here at Sylvan Hills Arena as the Eagles are defeated 72-64 by the Sylvan Hills Bears. Again, a great game for the Eagles. Just ran out of steam there at the end. Momentum had shifted and just didn't go our way.
Yeah, that's all it was. You know, even though I said it's a chance for momentum, it's tough to do it on the road. And like I said, this crowd, volume went up 1,000% after that dunk happened at the end. So give Sylvan Hills a lot of credit. They used the momentum. They were able to finish the game.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add, Connor?
I think the Eagles had a great game, great first half. Came out. Didn't really do what they wanted in the second half, I don't think, And Ethan Dietz, none of his three-pointers fall today. That's something, he's probably frustrated with himself at. But you got to think, every one of those threes usually falls in the Eagles' nest. It's home court advantage. You know your goals. I can't wait till we get these guys back at the Eagles' nest. And, you got Parkview coming into town Tuesday. It's going to be a big game for the boys. You got 6'9" Dallas Thomas coming in there.
Yep.
He's a really, really good basketball player. Got a lot of college offers. I think about 25 offers for him. And, you just got to think, Eagles got to keep winning, and they're going to get a good seed in the state tournament. Late Eagles are first in conference right now. The boys, I believe, are third right now.
I was going to say, third is a positive. It was from the girls tonight, getting the big win, staying undefeated in conference play.
Yeah. Yep. The leading scorer tonight for the Eagles, Jones White, 19 points. He had 5 threes. Josh Lawrence and Deshaun Spence, both with 14. But like you said, we've got Parkview coming to town, coming to the Eagles' Nest on Tuesday. We hope that you'll come back and join us Tuesday night for those games against Parkview. That's going to do it for us tonight for Eagle Vision Basketball. I'm Chad Hearn, Austin Wader, Connor Hudgens, Riley Presley.